In the last class, what we had a discussion about the service catalogs and the workflows. So last class we had discussion about the service catalog. Service catalog it's nothing but we will create a one form, and from that form, catalog form, from that we can do the operations for the same thing. So that is the basic thing. And if you go to the service what you call the service catalog, so it will create a request. From that request it will create a requested item, and from that requested item, so it will create a req to ratm ratm to cdas. So these are the things will be happen to the whenever if you create a catalog item. So that means we can get the what are the required input data, and we will do it. So like what you can see in the per Flipkart, the user is done. And similarly, so whenever if the Flipkart, if you have any facing any issue like payment related or cashback or any product related or any other something XYZ related, so what happened? You will raise an issue. You will raise a complaint. So whenever if you are raising a complaint, what happened? They will take the minimum data like what is an issue, please describe the issue, what is a category, and some xyz issue fields they can pick the one. So whenever if your new complaint will be created. Good morning, Sandana. Yeah. So in the previous classes, we had discussion about the service catalog. In the service catalog, whenever in the service catalog, if you submit a request, a REQ request will be created. From that REQ, requested items will be created, and from that requested item, depending upon the other things is nothing but catalog tasks. If you require, it will be created for the same thing. For that, we have seen approvals and all other things, generation, join activity, bank branch activity in the workflow. We have seen it. Now the next step is so simply this is a we are applying in the Flipkart. In the Flipkart, what we will do? We will do the shopping. If any issue in the Flipkart, like order related or access related, or any payment related, or any cashback, or any promo offer, something, some any issue, what happened? We will raise a complaint. While raising a complaint, what happened? We will what you can say? We will raise a complaint. In that complaint, what we will do is uh, we will raise a complaint, and in the complaint, so we will the need requester will take the category, that means this issue belong to which one, short description and description, like that. There are very few fields will be taken, and they can raise a complaint. That means whatever the minimum information required to raise a complaint, we can give the one, so they can raise a complaint. Similarly, in the service now also, if you want to raise an incident, so we will we cannot provide the complete incident form access, so we will create a record producer. So we will create a record producer is nothing but, as the name implies, it is producing a record. Service catalog will be created for the service catalog will be used to create a catalog items, and record producer where we can directly cut. So for that incident for done, for an user, we cannot provide the complete access to the incident form for end user. So what we will do, like we have seen the Flipkart, the very minimum information, who is facing the issue, and who is the facing the issue, and who is the what I can say, who is facing the issue, what is the issue category, what was the impact, what was the urgency, description, short description, like very minimum fields will be used for the record producer. So record producer will be created on the table, catalog will be created on the catalog. So record producer can be created on any table, any table. So this is the one of the most common asked interview question. The difference between service catalog and record producer. Record producer will be created on the table, whereas we cannot give the complete access to the user, and whereas so on. And service catalog, we can give the same thing for it. Service catalog is nothing but it's a consist of a catalog items. From that, we can create a catalogs for the same thing. This is the basic thing. Now today we will see how we can create a record producer. Just I'm just creating a record producer on the incident form. So here you can go to the record producer. So here on the incident form, I'm just getting the very basic details. So incident form. So here I'm just making on the incident table. So in the incident table, I just want to give the requester. That means who is facing the issue. So I'm writing who is facing the issue. So this is the one. And next step and the category impact urgency issue issue description. So now I'm just going to creating a record producer. So here I'm just opening the new. So I'm just making I have an issue. Table is incident. Table is incident and we can write. So here I'm just making I have an issue. Same thing, whatever you are writing, you can write it. So what is a catalog? I'm just adding it as a can we sorry, adding it in the service catalog, service catalog, and what was the category? So service catalog, I'm just adding it one as a category as a can we help? Can we help? So that one. So if you want any specific role, we can give right now. I'm not giving anyone. And generating data, this I can cover you later. And portal settings, we can discuss it later. Right now, I'm just giving. Just now, I just created a incident as a record producer on the incident form. Sorry. Now, the next step, what happened? We need to take the inputs like what we have seen it here. We need to create a variables here. So here, who is facing the issue? First one. If you want to, you can. I'm just making a issue category. I'm just writing. So I cannot give the exact issue impact, issue urgency. So I'm just going. Who is facing the issue? Who is facing the issue here? Whenever I have created the user, it should be copied to the caller field on the incident form. So simply, you guys can understand. See here. Here, if I open this one, whoever facing the issue as given, so it should be whatever the user has filled there, it should go to the automatically go to the caller field. So here I'm just going to what is the field type reference and the order or how you can give order the same thing. And here I'm just clicking on the map a field and what is the field we need to map it. So caller, next one who is facing the issue. This is the basic thing. And now type specification here and which table we need to take it. So right now what I am going to do the same concept. So sys underscore user. underscore user, and we have, if you want to, we can make a activist true, like we have seen, right, the reference qualifier earlier. The same concept we can apply. The submit we have written, and the next one is what is that we have created, issue category. So what was the user has created a category, so that has to come here. So right now I'm just going to the record producer. So sort by updated, I have an issue. So map a field, and now what is that field type? Since it is a multiple choice, right? It's a multiple choice, and okay, issue category. I'm just mapping this to the category field. It's fine. Now annotation, no type specification. Okay, since it is not a, we have to check it the lookup multiple. Lookup multiple here. We can give the multiple, and which table we need to give incident, and a lookup field. What is the field? It was category. We can give the category and all other things. Now I'm just going to submit this one. Submit this one. Now I'm so sorry. So now issue category we have added, and the next one issue impact. So issue impact, so we can write it the same concept, record producer. So issue category. Okay. Now I'm just going to issue category we have added. See the order, whatever we want to display there, we can give it. We can add the same concept which we have applied for the in the variables for the service catalog. Only the main difference, it should be visible on the here. Now what I am going to do is look up multiple choice, and order is 300, and it should be go to the impact of the field. So here I'm just making issue impact. If you want to make a mandatory read only, whatever you want, we can give all the stuff. Now I'm just going to here, lookup table is I'm so sorry, incident. This one. Now we have submitted, and the next field was impact urgency, sorry, issue urgency, and I think issue urgency. So I'm just making. So this one, and next one issue. So what is an issue? So here I'm just writing what is the issue. So here I'm just writing this one and this what is an issue. I will mark this to the short description field. So this record producer is a very important. So I'm just making a single line text. Have to field it's not there. So issue description. Sorry. Okay, I'm just making this one as a, what is the issue? Since we have already issue description field. Issue need okay. So what I can take. So I'm just making what is the issue. So I'm naming this one as a what is the issue. Let's see how it is working. So here I'm writing the issue. So next one is the issue description. I'm just taking as a multi-line. Single line is nothing but it's a very simple, and multi-line is a very big one. Here I'm just writing here. So this one. Now what happened? We have created a form. So with the simple variables, that is who is facing the issue, what is the issue category, and what is the issue description, and what is the impact of the issue and the issue urgency. There are very few basic things we have created. I'm just clicking on that right now. So let's see how it is going on. Oh my god, see what happened. See, there are multiple things which was given right for the issue category. The impact and urgency also they have given right. These are all very wrong thing, right? Issue urgency, all these things. So for this one, we have to do a troubleshoot. So just go to right click, configure variable, a type specification. In the type specification here, include none. We can give it here. We have to click the unique values. If you click on the unique values and check it, let's see what happens. So I know it. See, if you give it as a unique values, it will comes in, and we have not given any mandatory values. So what happened? I'm just going to here. So this issue. So who is facing the issue? I'm just making it as a mandatory because at least one field should be one. So what are the fields we need to add it? We can make a mandatory there. So this is the one thing, and similarly, this issue impact also we need to do the same thing. Include none, unique values, and update. This is the one. Next one, issue urgency. So like this one also we can give the Nothing, none we will give, and we can remove the duplicates also. If you want any default value, we can give it. But right now we are not giving any default value. So this one, unique values, and the here we can write the all the stuff. So earlier what happened, we have done the something right, the container and container split. So whatever we have done it, so we can fill the same other things. Right now I'm not filling anyone, so I'm just making here. See here, I'm just marking as a able tutor, and this one, and issue care database, and high, and urgency is low, test to description test. Now I'm just going to open this one. An incident will be created. So I will do that, and the database test what are the values we have given will be automatically copied to the here. So till now you got it, or any confusion? Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. No, 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 no. The incident is number is starting with INC, the naming convention. So the requested item will be started with the REQ. The, yep, yep, yep. No, not a no, no. Requested item is different from the issue. So both are different tables. That's a request SC underscore REQ table. So this is the incident table. So here what happened? We are what we have not given. We will not give the complete incident table access to the user. Instead of it, what we are giving is we are completely, so what we are giving is we are giving completely to the what you call say, we are giving completely we are not giving a complete form access. We just giving the only the fields or forms which we require from the data. So what is the inputs is required from the user, we are filling the one, and we are mapping those fields to the same fields, required fields in the incident form. That is the motto of the record producer. I, yep, yep. No, 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 no. Okay. Yeah, simple. You can the Flipkart. What you will do? So you will order something, right? If you have issue with the delivery, is the delivery agent or any product issue, something that you will raise a complaint. That one wait. No, no. Complaint is a different, and ordering is a different, right? Complaint is a different table, and order is a complaint. Here the complaint is nothing but the incident or issue, and the order is nothing but the requested item, which is from the service catalog. So that you want to, we can create a field, right? Okay, that's okay. So it's a very good question. So here we don't have any field. I'm just creating a field, a requested item, for example. So I'm adding a new field since there is no field here. Requested item. Wait. 1 minute. Yeah, yeah, we can do the same. Just give me time. I will create a one. SC underscore REQ under. So here I'm just adding a item. So here I'm just going to the same field. We will map the same. How we are creating the something, right? Issue request right. So here, so here I'm just mapping to the one here. So the requested item, oh my God, type is reference 700. The requested item is came right here. So now uh, user facing issue for a facing requested item. User facing the issue for requested item. So I'm just knowing the naming is different. Now what is the here type? So here we can write the type. Now I'm just submitting this one. Now what we have done is, okay, there's a previous page. Now, so here I'm not reading. Now go to the here, the requested item. So have an issue. Just click on it. So who is facing the issue? Abraham Lincoln inquiry, and this one low, and here. So I'm just making the REQ is something, right. Test for record producer. Testing producer with RITM. And I'm just going to submit this one. So see what are the Abraham Lincoln is came. So the RITM we have given, and test for record producer is came, and shortlist which came. So whatever it was written. But if, this is the thing how we can fill the data automatically. I hope you got it or any confusion. Very good. Now the next step what we have to do is so in that record producer. So this is the basic thing. Now the next question is, okay. So here, so till now what we have done. So here we can write a catalog client script. What is we had? We can write the same thing, and we can write a catalog UA policy. It also will be applicable for the same thing. Okay. So the next step, what we are going to do is, so the catalog one. So I will give you a task. You guys has to do it. So, but here, I'm sorry. So in the incident form, whatever the user has entered, those variables is not coming. Is right. The user has input is not coming. So if you want to add it, right click, just go to the form layout. In the form layout, we have an option called variable editor. Variable editor. Incident variable editor and copy the same thing and save it. If you give incident variable editor, what are the variables value we have entered here? It will be copied here. Okay. So this is the entered by the user, and it will be apply the same thing for it. Now, this is the one. And next step is, so I want to restrict this catalog item or to the particular ideal user only, which means I just want to allow the very specific users to create the incident. That means this one. So here we have an option called available for user. This will called as a user criteria. This is the one of the most common asked interview question. That means the interview may ask, I just want to restrict a record producer, what you can say, restrict to the only some specific assignment group. How I can achieve this one? So we can have the option called available for. From that we can do the same thing for it. So now the next step, I'm just going to here click on new. Oh my god, user record is there. Oh, wait. See, available for here. If we go to the edit, so whoever want a specific user, we can give the here. Okay. So for example, if you want to access this to Abel Tutor, and let's check how it is going on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to impersonate as a Abraham Lincoln, which we have not granted any access. Abraham Lincoln, and I'm just checking whether the Abraham Lincoln has the access or not. Here I'm just going to the service catalog. In that service catalog, what we can see, can we help? So in the can we help, we have added the incident have an issue, right? Let's check. I think let me check. I think we have. I'm not sure. See, have an issue. It's not showing here, right? Right now, these are the one. Since you don't have access, now I'm just impersonating to the Abel tutor. Here we have granted access to only the Abel tutor. Let's see how it is going on. Abel, Abel tutor, and I'm just going to the service catalog. So can we help? See, have an issue. It was coming like this one. See, if I open this one, it's the option to user to create. Like that, we can restrict the user to whoever it may be the same thing for it. Now, the next step here, this is the one. Like this, we can restrict the whoever it may be. So if you want to the available at not location, you can guarantee it. So not by the company, we can add it. Available for company, for example, available for a company, you can add the which company you need to add it. We can add a multiple. So but earlier in the previous version, it was a simple only one thing, but here it was giving us a different thing. So what was the locations? It was one. We can grant it. From that we can restrict the user to same thing one. This is called as user criteria, but previous versions, so in that only one user criteria we can grant the same thing. We can restrict the user companies, locations, and other thing. But this, since it is the latest one, they have given the specific simple thing. That means if the user want to want to access this record producer, he has to part of the any one of the group for the same thing, one of the this criteria, like not available company, like this one, that any one of it has to satisfy, and it should be available for him. This is the what you call okay, let's say. So user criteria, and this is an interview question. So interviewer may ask for the same thing for it. Okay. So I hope you got it or any this same thing we can apply for the that catalog item also. Okay. Very good. Now see, whenever if an incident is generated, so we have already created an assignment lookup, right? So right now I'm just giving, I think we are not sure. Assignment lookup, right? So assignment lookup. So here what I'm going to do is, if the user is selected assignment, okay, here this is the right inquiry email. Okay. If the incident is assignment, I'm just making as a empty, and I'm just not giving, I'm just making the service test. So if the incident is inquiry and saving, and the software category has to go to software, and the hardware category has to go to the hardware. That means this assignment lookup what we return, it will be automatically assigned to the same user. So here I'm just, these rules will be applied. Now let's see. Now I'm just going to first giving to the hardware, and the user is Avel tutor. I'm not giving Avel, so alien Moten, and right now I'm not making mandatory. If you want, you can make a mandatory field to anyone. So whatever mandatory variables, whatever we required. Now this is the one. See, since it is a assignment lookup rule as from the hardware, it was automatically assigned to the same user. Like that, what are the assignment lookup? So we have already written assignment lookup for which one? So if I give as an inquiry, it has to automatically assign to the service desk. See, like this, depending upon the assignment rule satisfy, it will automatically assign to the different things for it. Now, this is the one. Now the next step is if you go to the what we can say a record producer. So I'm having an issue. So I'm just clicking it. So like that, that means if the that's the reason whenever if you raise a issue in the category when in the Flipkart, the concerned team will automatically contact you for the issue resolution. This is the basic thing, and now we can go for it. So here, see here, if you want to generate task, if you want to just click on the generate catalog home page and save this record, then what happens? It will redirect to the catalog home page. But by default, so now what I am going to do is making it duplicate. So inquiry. Oh, since we are in inquiry, I'm just making software. So if I make it as Ellen Rebek, this one, and also if the user is not filled any these values, what was the default value has given in that incident form, it will automatically go. So here I'm just going to submit. Here we don't know at which page it will redirect. It will go to the catalog page. But if you want to go with the generated task there, you can go here, generate a task there, it will be the same thing. Now if you want to just go back, okay, I'm just going here, can we help, I have an issue. So I'm just going here, Adela, and it is a software, and hi. Once the incident is created, the SLAs, everything, whatever it may be, it will be the same thing for it. See, it was automatically assigned and it was read to the same page. And also, you want to some auto fields as to fill it. For example, see, this service has to automate field, and services. I'm just adding one more field here. Service, services offering. I'm just adding. See, See, service offering. These are the things we can hear. See here, the service offering here. So, for example, here we are whenever we are writing here, accessibility generated record data. Here we have a template. Template is nothing but if you want to fill some autofill data. So I'm just going here. Right now, incident called up. Right now, I have. So I'm just going to create a new template here. From this template, I'm just making a incident template. Template. I'm just making. My God, just give me it. Laptop charging on. One కొంచెం టైం పట్టింది ఛార్జింగ్ ఉందా అదొకటా సరే ప్రాజెక్ట్కి hello, I'm sorry. So now I'm just creating a template here. So on which table I'm just going to incident. I think I have not covered this incident. This template generation. I will tell you again. There is we have separate class. So right now I'm not making anyone. So template. So here I'm just making here. There is a one some service offering services. So you can pick from here anyone. SAP. Next one. So for example, whatever the year we are. SAP I'm just giving and services offering. For example, I'm just services offering right now. It was not there, so I'm just making SAP. So I think there is no services offering for it. But if you want to just now, I'm just making this one, and I think I close the template. Yeah, no. Now, so I'm just making and channel. Channel is self service. So whatever I'm just giving even, and also whatever for example I'm just giving a more field like something. I'm just making some Narayana record. It's a very temporary one. That is the reference we can. So just I'm just making these two fields and submitting this one. So here I'm just adding a template and what I'm going to do is I'm just saving this record. If I save this one, let's see what it happens. Now, if I try it, let's see what it will happen. What it will happens there. So here, so I'm just taking the example from here. Abraham Lincoln and inquiry low, high, at the so here, and I'm just going to submit here. See here, the channel is came and as a vendors from the template these two values has filled it. Like that, we can fill the all the details and the template details. It will come here from the same thing. This is the basic fundamental of the record producer. So if you want to, you can write a script here like producer dot equal to, like you can write it. But right now we are not making. So this is the basic thing about the how you can create a record producer and all other things. Any questions till now what we discussed? Because this record producer plays a very important role when come to the service now. When come to the especially on the ITSM, this record producer service catalogs very for the same thing. Okay. Okay. So any questions you have? You guys? Swapna, sorry, Spandana, you got it right? Any confusion? Okay, very good. Now, so what we guys do today's task, note down the task, create a incident, create a record producer on incident table, and we can do the all other stuff. So that means we can do the all other things. Other things is nothing but so incident form. Just create a all other things. Whatever we have taken one, all other fields on the incident you can take it. Any fields. So I'm not making any one, any specific fields. Whatever you fields required, you can just copy and copy the same thing for here. Okay, and it should be restricted to the some particular assignment group only, and impersonate as say that particular assignment group users and check it and how it is working for the same thing here. This is the basic fundamental about the record producer, how we can do the same thing. Any questions till now on about the task? Very good. So try to complete the task for today and tomorrow. I think we don't have we are now we don't have a class. And next class on Monday.